We had a child who was calling from school who was suicidal, and they were experiencing bullying, and so things just kind of kept escalating.
Earlier on KXAN News at 6, we showed you how a community helpline has tailored its outreach for students in some Ohio school districts when it comes to suicide prevention. Here at home, one district is tackling that same topic on the road with bus drivers. They are often the first adults to see our children as they head off to school and the last to say goodbye when they return home.
KXAN education reporter Tom Miller found bus drivers in the Round Rock ISD are now in a unique position to help meet the district's mental health challenges.
Seatbelts, please.
Safety. It's how Round Rock ISD bus driver Addie Allen starts every trip and has for the past 24 years.
They all have AC now.
The evolution is constant. Cooler buses, buckling up, and now looking out for potentially suicidal students. When Allen noticed a student's unusual appearance and behavior on the bus one day, she reported it to a supervisor.
It was just totally opposite. And me and my monitor, I looked up at her and she looked up at me and we both kind of just shook, you know.
Medics met the bus to help the student when it arrived on campus.
It's so important what we do. A lot of people look at it and, you know, well, they're just bus drivers. No, that's not what it is.
The district trained all 300 bus drivers and bus monitors in suicide prevention at the start of last school year and retrained them at the start of this year.
We thought, well, let's do something different.
Interim Transportation Director Tina Fawcett says the district came up with the idea itself, knowing its drivers interact with 15,000 students a day, giving them the ability to see and hear things other staff don't.
We try to get down to, you know, what's going on. Our drivers, when they know these children, they can tell us those kids are, there's a problem. You know, do we know if it's suicidal? No, we don't. But at least we know that there's an issue.
We know in Texas for teenagers, suicide is the second leading cause of death.
Amy Grosso leads the bus driver trainings.
I don't know if I've ever trained a group so excited for information.
Among the topics covered, warning signs, looking out for students who talk about having no reason to live or feeling trapped, having changes in their behavior including poor sleep, acting recklessly, withdrawing from activities and loved ones, and mood changes like depression, anxiety, or irritability.
They realize they see these signs all the time. They could remember students, but they felt like they knew what to do now.
I might have not noticed it the way I did if something didn't stick from that class that says, you know, something's different here, maybe something's going on.
During the first year of the program, the district didn't yet track the number of times a bus driver or other staff members intervened. However, starting this year, it will.
How did the district come up with this type of training?
Well, this all comes from the American Foundation for Suicide Prevention, which also paid for the brochures given to each of the bus drivers. The training was free and presented by district staff.
All right, Tom, thank you. Our coverage of mental health in schools continues all week here on KXAN, on air and online. Online now, explore our digital project, Save Our Students, Solutions for Wellness and Safety. See why we're taking a closer look at this important topic. Stories from across the nation, in-depth conversations with school workers on the front line, interactive analysis of what's happening with mental health and your children, plus community outreach and resources to get help for your family. It's all online now at saveourstudentstx.com. And this Monday, August 26th at 7 p.m., join us at Stony Point High School in Round Rock for a conversation to save our students. Solutions for Wellness and Safety. This special live event will feature school district leaders and mental health experts from across Central Texas, answering audience questions and sharing thoughts on innovative ideas to protect your children on campus. More details at kxan.com.